Alright, and so here is a part 2 or a follow-up to, I guess, that ramen taste test, or the instant ramen taste test that I did. This is the Sapporo Ichiban instant ramen that we were talking about in the previous episode where I had the Hirugao instant ramen, well, premium instant ramen. This is just regular instant ramen, the one that's Lynn's favorite. It's the Momosan Ramen that had influence by the Iron Chef Morimoto, or at least he sponsors it or backs it. His face is on the packaging. Ichiban, or Sapporo Ichiban, is actually kind of one of those brands that I never really went for. I mean, everybody knows Nissan. That's the famous cup noodles. And that's pretty much all I ever went for, thinking about it. I mean, there was a few off-brands that I would do, like the yakisoba type deals, or perhaps like a cheaper cup noodles, which that's even hard to believe. But when you're living in Japan, obviously there was something else that you'd have to go for. This has it's chicken ramen. I think it's just salt or soy sauce. I'll have to look it up. I'm not 100% sure. It tastes amazing, and I did doctor it up a little bit. I added some vegetables and then some chicken from Philam, which is a Filipino barbecue joint that's not so far from here. But yeah, it's starting to get cold, so let's go ahead and just dig right in. Well, I guess technically the first thing you're supposed to do with ramen is taste the soup. And it's good. Yeah, I let this sit way too long. The soup was really down there, so. Yep. Flavor's just right there. It's just that right type of saltiness. There's like a savory, like chicken broth type flavor to it. And I guess a little bit of soy sauce or salt. I can't tell whether it's soy sauce or salt. I mean, they use salt and soy sauce anyways, right? So what I can say, though, is the noodles are just like any other instant ramen noodles. The bite is, they have that slightly soggy flavor to it. And it could also be because I let it sit a little long, but I don't think so. I think it's just part of the ramen or instant ramen experience that you get here. I guess technically I like harder bite noodles. Katame, I believe it is how they say it in Japanese. But that's, yeah, it's definitely delicious. The flavor is spot on. The vegetables help give it that bite that I was looking for, or the crunch. And, I mean, kind of wondering about the chicken. Yeah, the chicken just adds right to the flavor of the instant ramen. Lynn was the one that suggested I did this, and it was a spot-on suggestion. Couldn't be better. I mean, this is a very late lunch for me, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and dig right into it. If you're able to find this ramen at Costco, it's a little bit more expensive. I don't know what the cost is. Lynn's the one that bought it, but it's definitely worth it. It's more than Nissan, I could say that, for the like instant cup noodles ramen. And although it's not really, I wouldn't really brand this as premium ramen, it is better than your normal instant ramen. But yeah, so give it a shot, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off.